Dark ocean waves crash against a rocky shore. The camera slowly dives beneath the surface, into a world of silence, mystery, and depth. Studio microphone narrator, serious, cinematic tone. Imagine this a world where the barrier between air and water no longer exists. Where humans slip beneath the waves not with tanks or submarines, but with lungs that draw life directly from the sea. What would happen to our planet? To our civilizations? And to us? Introduction, the big question. Studio microphone narrator. Throughout history, the ocean has been both a frontier and a prison. It covers over 70% of our planet, yet most of it remains unexplored. The reason is simple. We were not built for it. Our lungs hunger for oxygen in the air. The sea, though rich with life, cannot feed us. At least not yet. But what if that changed? What if humans evolved the ability to breathe underwater? Explaining the scenario. Studio microphone narrator. To breathe underwater, we would need a fundamental redesign of our biology. Fish do it through gills, delicate organs that extract dissolved oxygen from water. If humans possess similar structures, our bodies would no longer depend entirely on the surface. We would become amphibious beings, creatures of both worlds. The implications would be staggering. Deep dive into the change. Studio microphone narrator. Picture the mechanics. Water would pass through slits along our necks, flowing across gill-like tissues. Oxygen would transfer into our bloodstream, while carbon dioxide left in return. No more diving tanks. No more desperate rush to the surface. Humanity would be free to remain beneath the waves for hours, days, even lifetimes. We would no longer be land dwellers peering into the ocean's mysteries. We would live within them. Comparison with real context. Studio microphone narrator. But how does this compare to the natural world? Fish, amphibians, and some aquatic insects already exploit water's hidden oxygen. Yet it is not abundant. A liter of air holds nearly 30 times more oxygen than a liter of water. That means underwater breathing would not come without cost. Our metabolism, our movements, even our size might need to adapt. We would become slower, more energy efficient, like the creatures of the deep. Humanity as we know it, restless, fast-burning, land-focused, would be reshaped by the ocean's limits. Cause and effect sequence, step by step. Studio microphone narrator. So, what would happen if this transformation occurred? Let us walk through the steps. Step 1, the first breath. The moment humans could breathe underwater, our relationship with the sea would be rewritten overnight. Drowning, the ancient fear that haunted every sailor, every swimmer, would vanish. Rivers, lakes, and oceans would no longer threaten us with death. Instead, they would welcome us home. Step 2, new territories. Cities would expand beneath the waves. Imagine vast glass domes, not to shield us from the ocean, but simply to hold back the currents. Neighborhoods suspended in coral reefs. Entire nations built below the surface, hidden from the storms of the sky. Step 3, the economy transformed. The oceans hold minerals, oil, and above all, food. With underwater breathing, fishing fleets would shrink. Divers could harvest directly. Seaweed farms and kelp forests could become the breadbasket of a new civilization. The scramble for undersea resources would intensify. Nations would not only fight for land, but for ocean floors. Step 4, war beneath the waves. Where humans go, conflict follows. Armies would march not just across deserts and mountains, but through trenches 5 kilometers below the sea. Naval power would be redefined. Submarines might be replaced by human soldiers able to operate silently in the deep. The ocean, once a shield separating continents, would become a battlefield. Step 5, ecological consequences. But the greatest change would not be political. It would be ecological. For millions of years, marine ecosystems evolved without large, land-based predators invading their realm. Suddenly, humans would join the hunt. We would compete with sharks for fish. We would harvest coral reefs for construction. The fragile balance of the seas, already under threat from climate change, could collapse under our presence. Step 6, culture and identity. And yet, not all would be destruction. Culture would shift. Art, religion, and myth would adapt to this new dual existence. Temples might be built beneath glowing bioluminescent fields. Music would be shaped not by air, but by the vibrations of water. Children would learn to swim as easily as they learn to walk. Perhaps even language itself would evolve, adapted for sound carried through liquid depths. Step 7, the human body redefined. Evolution would not stop with gills. Our vision might sharpen in dim blue light. Our skin might grow resistant to cold, pressure, and salt. Over centuries, our species would diverge, land humans and sea humans, cousins divided not by nations, but by environment. Would we still call ourselves one people? Or would the ocean forge a new branch of humanity?